Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chief Johnny Davis, Director of Public School Safety. I'm here to talk to you about the top 10 safety tips for Halloween. Tip number 1, always let your child know they should never enter anyone's home. It's always good to let them know do not enter strangers' homes because you never know who may be in those homes. Tip number 2, always use sidewalks. Know your routes. Make sure your child know which way they are going. If you can, try to map it out so they can know the directions they're going and make sure they are staying together at all times. Tip number 3, always inspect their candy. Before your kids eat any candy, make sure you get all the candy home first, and then you as a parent inspect all the candy before they eat it. Tip number 4, always wear some kind of reflective clothing. Most Halloween is done during the nighttime, so it's good to have reflective clothing on your kids at all times. Tip number 5, make sure your kids stay together. Be aware of their surroundings and always watch out for them and other people that's trying to join your group. Tip number 6, always provide adult supervision. There should always be someone there that's responsible to watch over the kids. Tip number 7, always choose a good costume. Make sure it's not a costume that's going to impair their hearing or their vision. So make sure there's a good costume that they are wearing at all times. Tip number 8, always be aware of fire hazards. Make sure kids stay away from candles and highlighted areas where they can get flames or their clothing can get caught up with fire. Tip number 9, homemade treats is a no-no. Make sure your kids do not eat any homemade treats from people they do not know, especially strangers. Tip number 10, please carry flashlights. Please have a flashlight with all adults and make sure kids have a small flashlight, if possible, inside their bag so you can see them at a distance and cars can see them as they're walking down the road.